For the past 5 years, I have been working on a polar passion project, a biopic set in Antarctica. On my latest expedition, Graham and I have come to Norway, and so far we have survived record snowfall, blizzards, and crossed frozen lakes using historically accurate polar sledges. In this episode, we climb glacial mountains and attempt to ski down them, set up camp 1911 style, and discover the secrets of Roald Amundsen's Antarctic hut.
Hey look, reindeer tracks, little deposit. If we run out of food, I have to follow these for sustenance.
Just take a little bite out of one. Like, oh cheers, like, later.
I meant the droppings, but yeah, it's just like chocolate raisins.
We headed across the lake with the best weather we'd seen yet and began our ascent into the mountains.
Tracks? Oh wow.
Today, we decided to use the modern sledge to see how technology has improved over the past 100 years. The spectacular dawn passed, and eventually the cloud cover came in. We trekked for a few more hours until our destination was in sight.
You can see the hut. Yeah, you see the pass just to the left of that mountain there. That's called Danish Pass.
Alright.
It's where in the middle of summer, 2 Danes got stuck up there in the snow and died. This valley here is where they filmed Star Wars. Battle of Hoth. The rebel base at the end of there.
Just gotta follow these branches. And out in the distance there you can see the hut. These branches will be pretty essential if the weather picked up. Which hopefully it won't.
The hut was perpetually just a bit further, and those last 500 meters seemed to take forever.
Alrighty, bag count. Nearly there.
Dragging the camera equipment uphill for the past few hours was incredibly draining.
We are. Here it comes. Lunchtime. Are you feeling?
Absolutely knackered.
The hut was as cold inside as it was out, but at least we were sheltered from the wind.
It takes no time at all for your hands to just be freezing again out there. Like, it definitely feels colder on the hands today than yesterday.
My nails are all just splintering.
It's scurvy.
Yeah. Well, my thumbs are already split from the cold.
What's wrong? This black tea that you brought, these tea bags, are pretty phenomenal. It's got this kind of like floral.
Yeah, it's not quite Earl Grey.
No, but it's closer to that.
Yeah.
Brits on holiday, chocolate tea.
What have we got for lunch?
It's pretty dire. Mystery sandwiches from other people. It's very cold. Nice cold sandwich.
That's alright. We won't be able to taste if it's stale. Cold impairs your sense of taste. That's why cheap crap beer say serve ice cold.
Yeah. I find that with two things. People put chocolate in the fridge. I don't like that. And then also, Buckfast, I have mine cold because then you taste it less. Right, here she is. The old brown cheese and no butter.
Very dry.
Very dry.
I think my fingers are getting cold just holding the sandwich.
Yeah. What have you done with yours, Alex?
I've just poured some tea over it. See if I can moisten it up a bit. It's hardly soaking in, like it's still just sat on the surface.
You're making me want a naan bread with curry.
See what I can rustle up tonight.
There's no chance of us having an Indian here.
Challenge accepted. Frozen tea.
Wasting tea.
It's capital punishment in Yorkshire, isn't it?
With our lunch break over, it was back to work. But the temperature was beginning to take its toll on the camera equipment.
All the grease in this is pretty solid. I think this hose is goosed. Do you have any tape on you? You got no tape? I think it's cold. Alright, we got no rain deflector then. This bowl's frozen again.
The screw thread had contracted in the cold, making it impossible to loosen by hand.
I can't bubble that. Right, do it the old fashioned way. The ND filters are getting stuck as well.
After getting the shots, I wanted to head further up the mountain for more scouting. We packed light and didn't take the main camera. This was the only footage we captured, as the cold was killing the batteries. At the top, the wind chill was minus 40 degrees. Conditions were perfect. We needed to get back to the cabin before dark and began heading down off the mountain, pausing only for Graham to take a photo. However, half an hour later, Graham made a startling discovery.
I'm thinking it could be as far back as...
He'd lost his phone.
Remember I was like swinging the motorbike? I'm thinking it's really far back. Right, well we'll just go leave this stuff here and then go get it.
Yeah, I put a marker on the GPS. Okay?
Here.
Yeah, right here. You checked your bag, you checked your black jacket. You haven't got any pockets on this one, have you?
No, like there's one in the sleeve. It's always been in here, always. 100% not in any pocket here. Right, I'll just entertain your... Nothing there. And there isn't really any pockets on this. Oh, hold on. No, dickhead. It's here. Oh, dickhead.
Show me.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah. Christ almighty. Sorry. Senior moment. We'll call that a senior moment. You're fucking filming this. Oh. And the idea of going back there to find a phone with the snowfall and the time. Right, okay. I just forgot and moved it. I've had it in this pocket all day yesterday and then most of it today. Be real happy with yourself.
I can see the cabin.
Yeah.
The end is in sight.
Not a bad day's walk, really.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy. When we set off, it was quite sunny, wasn't it? Which actually it was really nice. It's a really lovely walk.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to film. When we got to the hut, though, I mean, conditions were great, actually. It's a balance between severity and visibility.
Yeah.
At the hut, I said, I don't know if it's possible to come up here with even more gear,
Yeah.
the wooden sledges and the bigger camera setup and things like that.
Yeah.
But when we went up to the hill above the hut,
Yeah.
they were perfect conditions.
Yeah.
Like, we had enough visibility, but the wind was really severe.
Yeah.
You could really see it blowing across the rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, it did look cool. Like, yeah, it definitely had that stormy, harsh conditions kind of feel to it for sure.
Yeah, and having seen that, I'm convinced that it's worth the effort. No matter how hard it is, or how many trips I have to do, I'm sure that I need to go back out there and get those shots up on that hill.
This week.
All in Alex's trucks. We should have worn the snowshoes.
The next day was a rest day in order to prepare ourselves for several days of going up the hill again.
Today we're off to Framheim, south building over here. Short walk today for a change.
So this is Framheim. It's the world's only replica of Amundsen's Antarctic hut that he used when he went to the South Pole. Let's see if we can get the door unlocked and show you inside. Padlock's frozen shut. We're in. Step into the past. Just come through the entrance where you keep sledges and crates and supplies.
Is that a United Kingdom flag?
Bit out of place, isn't it?
Yeah, what's going on?
There's only 2 windows in this whole building. The one here by the kitchen, and a little pantry over here. And here's the main sleeping quarters. So we've got 10 bunks. This is a reindeer skin sleeping bag. Wow. It's all rolled up. We've got another one up here.
They're pretty big, aren't they?
They're big and bulky, but they're really warm.
When you think like sleeping bags these days can be about as small when they're all packed up, when you look at that, like that's like a whole backpack.
These are exactly the sort of sleeping bags that Captain Scott took to Antarctica. And when they were there was a big debate as to whether fur inside or outside was better. They both have their merits. And in fact, Herbert Ponting, Captain Scott's photographer and cinematographer, he wrote a little poem about exactly that.
If you turn the skin side outside, thinking you will side with that side, then the soft side, fur side's inside, which some argue is the wrong side. If you turn the fur side outside, as you say it grows on that side, then your outside's next the skin side, which for comfort's not the right side.
The reindeer skin's really nice and soft and warm, essentially, but it really sheds.
Yeah.
You spend a night in that, and you come out looking like a reindeer.
What's this guy's name?
I don't know its name, I should find out. But this little doggy here, he went to Antarctica with Amundsen, and this is one of the very dogs that went to the South Pole with him, and one of the ones that actually returned.
Oh yeah? So how old would you reckon?
Well, it was 1911
Wow.
when Amundsen got to the South Pole.
This is well over 100 years old.
Yeah. He's looking pretty good for his age.
Yeah, he's keeping it together. We got more coats and stuff up here.
Yeah, these are seal skins. Well, we've got some windproofs, Some there and some over here.
You look like a daffodil or something.
There we go. Look at this.
No
Very
zip.
dark in here. Oh, I was getting lost in that. This is really cozy. There's not a lot of flexibility in the arms, but you know, if you want to stay alive in Antarctica, I think this will do the job. Oh my god, they got pockets! Oh, look at that! All the mod cons. Keep my car keys in that.
You would look not out of place somewhere down around central London in this.
What do you reckon this will fetch on a high street designer store in London, central London?
Whoa, I think that would be about £5,000 easily.
Alright, well, watch out, Hugo Boss. There's a new fashionista in town.
Can we wear this tomorrow? All day? I could have done this yesterday.
After we'd finished our little fashion show, we got on with our filming.
Wow, just stepped back outside the hut. Conditions have changed. Key's frozen into the padlock.
Did you leave it in there?
It's in my pocket the whole time. That's how cold it is inside. It's cool in there, isn't it?
Whew. Yeah, hands are pretty cold in that place. Yeah. It's that thing, a nice day, just taking it easy, filming in a shed, hot, and yeah, it still catches the eye. It's still cold. We may not be up on the hills and stuff, but yeah, still feels.
Come back, batteries on charge, get some lunch, back out there.
Yes.
This is the centre of Finster. We have apartments on our left, train station on our right, and up ahead is Hotel Finster 1222, which is the altitude we're at. When we arrived on Saturday on the train, this was full blizzard, did not see anything. It was pretty horrific.
Rebel scum. Just outside the hotel here, there's a monument to Captain Scott and the 4 men who died with him coming back from the South Pole. They reached the South Pole in 1912 and found that Amundsen, Roald Amundsen, the Norwegian, had beaten them by about a month. Interestingly, Captain Scott never came to Finser. It's a common misconception that he did, that he trained here. Amundsen came here, Nansen came here, Shackleton came here, but Scott didn't.
headed across the tracks to collect some more props from the warehouse.
Wow. Alright, let's get this stuff out of here.
Snow knife. I'm not going to need it today, but this is my reindeer skin sleeping bag. No animals were harmed in the making of this film. This was gifted to me by Jeff Summers, a real polar explorer. He's been to the North and South Pole 7 times each. And this has been to the South Pole. All loaded up. Looks like we're ready for a proper polar adventure.
Are you going to sit on it?
Yeah.
What if it breaks?
Well,
There's last words.
whether this pickaxe goes where it shouldn't.
The sun don't shine. What if you break?
This is where we make camp for the night. This looks comfy and cozy. Welcome to my humble abode.
I'm not doing this gracefully. Just crawling around like a baby. Right.
It's quite nice in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's tropical.
I've only set this up once before, and that was on solid ground, on a bit of concrete. Hello! Good morning. Oh, what a lovely night I had in there. Just joking, we still haven't finished setting it up yet. This is so soft. Really do with some shovels. The snow knife isn't going to do a lot.
Shovels up at the. I'm impressed.
You gonna give me a hand or are you just going to stand there filming?
Just go stand here filming. Got some shovels.
Yeah, we'll cheat, we'll go and get some shovels.
We'll just cut that out here. Probably we are filming in the exact same spot some of Star Wars was filmed in.
Yeah, I think they were just down there by those rocks, I believe.
Yeah, just behind us is civilization. But when you look, we might as well be in the Antarctic.
Just camping on Hoth. Sun's going down. I think that might have to be it for the night. It's getting pretty dark.
But there was one last thing to do before we headed back in for the night. the cabin the next morning, we met Carly.
Do you ski?
Yeah.
And that's better than snowshoes.
Yeah.
She recommended we try cross-country skiing, and in return, we offered to show her around Framheim.
Do you know, I think this was us coming back last night. Look, there's your snowshoes and there's mine with the sledge. There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Where did I have this cabin originally? From the starting point of an expedition?
Yeah, when Amundsen reached Antarctica, he stopped his boat on the Ross ice shelf.
Yeah.
They used to call it the barrier.
Yeah.
So that's where he made his base.
Yeah.
Which was a really risky move. He was already 60 miles closer to the pole than Captain Scott. So he had a shorter distance to go. But it was risky because if you camp on the barrier, there's a chance that part of it will break away and you float out to sea.
Oh yeah. Is it the real size? You think?
Yeah, this is the real size.
Really? He wasn't all that straightforward, Mr. Amundsen.
After showing Carly around Framheim, we rented some skis from the hotel.
We want Nansen or Amundsen skis? Nansen.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Amundsen.
Now this is battle.
We're in. Been skiing for all of 5 minutes, and now we've got to do it for another 5 hours with load.
The plan was to stash some food and equipment at the hut, ready for filming another day. It wasn't long, however, before I became unstuck.
I can't go any further without skins.
There's Finsa. We've been cross-country skiing for the first time ever. Come up the hill here. And
It doesn't look very stuck.
no. These are the skins and they help give you grip so you can go uphill. But if you don't have the skins, you got no grip. And both of Alex's have come off somehow. That's not great. We just have to see what they dry out and hopefully they'll start to stick again.
Just follow the trail up.
Let's just follow the trail up.
Skins reapplied, we continued onwards. But it wasn't for long.
I thought one was slipping more than the other. Don't know how long that'll last. Just have to give it a go.
I dried the adhesive again to try and get the skins to re-stick, but it had me worried that this would be an ongoing problem that would seriously hinder our mission.
So far so good. Do you know, as annoying as these skis are to get on, the bindings and that, it's easier than the snowshoes.
100%, yeah.
It's actually, well, when they're working, it's actually enjoyable. Come on, Nansen. Let's do this. They're coming off already.
That's like, just walk up. Just in line with that rock. A bit flat.
Yeah, deal with
Have a
them.
little break. Just have a little breather.
Alright, we're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Unscheduled break.
Walking without snowshoes or skis,
You're a bitch.
it's like 4 times harder than with the skis.
Should bring a wee hairdryer with us.
Rested and refueled, we figured out a new technique to warm up the adhesive.
Oh, it feels stickier. Okay, fingers are getting chilly now. Means it's time to move. Come on, Anson, don't let me down here. Ah, yes. I can see the hut. How much different does it look today?
I would say anywhere.
All right, final push. See if we can make it on one skin. Yeah, even with all the problems with the skins, that was so much faster and so much easier. All right, supplies depoted. There's something poetic about having Amundsen skis on a Captain Scott sledge.
I always wondered how cross-country ski worked and like how people could go up slopes, even just tiny.
Yeah, I never
slopes,
appreciated the difference the skins make.
Yeah, it's like the most minimal amount of texture adds grip. I can't believe like, that's what's going to help you go uphill. Like,
Yeah, I thought surely snowshoes would be easier going uphill than skis, but no.
No, I was definitely a bit concerned when you mentioned the skis last night. I was like, oh god, this is where we break our legs.
We didn't fall over once then, I don't think.
We haven't fallen over, thankfully. And
Downhill to go.
Yeah, downhill to go.
It's such a nice day. Almost too nice. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be like this the next few days. Because I need bad weather.
Yeah.
We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday, really, we want to be packing up.
Don't really want to be coming up here Sunday.
If we don't get it Friday and Saturday, I'll come up by myself if I need to.
It's a lot of money's worth. It'll be hidden in plain sight. Almost. No one will ever know.
But now that it's sunny and we don't have any cargo, should we go up and have a look at the glacier? Here we are.
It's a totally different thing to 2 days ago.
Carly, she's going up to the hut at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we've not seen her come back yet.
I was wondering.
But that's the tracks we've been following. You can just see them there and they're already getting blown away.
Oh.
With our depot mission complete and the sightseeing over, it was time to return, and our first attempt at going downhill.
Good.
No, I'm just being extra careful. I cannot get injured.
No.
I can't afford to not work
No.
at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, we can't afford to get injured up here.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went skiing?
2018 with the girlfriend at the time in the Dolomites in Italy. and didn't last very long. About an hour.
The skiing or the girlfriend?
Yeah, skiing. I got to ski for about an hour. She's very much a beginner. Started to freak out. I had to go grab her to stop her from skiing off the mountain, and she fell on my knee, and it was agony. I was in a lot of pain that weekend, and then for months afterwards it was still a problem. What about you? When's the last time you went skiing?
Oh, half a lifetime ago, when I was 16.
All right.
I was in the Alps, same as you. I was only up there for first morning. I was coming back, and I skied into a tree. I split my head open. I had 4 stitches in my head, and I broke my hip in 2 places.
Right.
So I had to get ambulanced off the mountain.
It's not ideal. And here we are on skis again.
Yeah.
There's definitely lack of trees up here, so you might be safe. Keep yourself on the white stuff and you'll be alright.
As Graham forged ahead, I took a quick detour. I discovered this boulder on a previous expedition. The rock itself has incredible grain, and it has 3 orange stripes which at first glance look like mineral deposits or perhaps an ore vein, but on closer inspection it's lichen. The stripes don't start at the top, so I suspect there is a seam in the rock from which moisture drips.
I'll see if I can place the camera down and give you a sense of scale.
I'm neither a biologist nor a geologist, so I'd love to know what this rock is and how the lichen has come to form like this. I caught up with Graham.
Hello!
But someone had caught up with the both of us.
How do you like your skis?
Oh, wonderful!
Are they?
So much better than snowshoes.
Yeah, at least downhill it was...
Even uphill.
Even uphill, you think?
It's much better, yeah.
Well, I was eating in Appelsinhaugen because Jökulhytta was just iced down.
Yeah,
It was absolutely white.
yeah.
It was really, really beautiful.
I've been up there before.
I didn't even see where the door was. I suppose it was on the end.
Alright, see you back at the hut. Do you think she was like that all the way up and down?
I know, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, because she's went far.
She's gone really far.
Yeah. Some beautiful light. It's nice. Apart from a few hairy moments on the skis, it's been a relatively nice day.
Did you use skins today?
Yeah. I had quite a bit of trouble with them actually. Mine kept coming off.
Yeah. I didn't use skins at all.
Today?
Yes, because the snow was so slow. Yeah, but the way my skis was, I was surprised myself. All the way up, I always had a good...
That's crazy.
They were sticking good to the snow, yeah.
Tomorrow is looking very cold, but very clear.
Alright, how cold?
So no good
Minus
for
23.
Okay.
With wind chill, that's going to be minus 31.
Awesome.
It's only a light breeze tomorrow.
Only.
But Saturday looks cloudy, windier, and a little bit of snow. Just what we want.
Awesome.
We're concentrating on filming, and there could be a polar bear coming up next to us. We wouldn't know.
It's so cool to see reindeer in the wild.
Dad? Camera's dead.